Hey y'all, welcome back to my YouTube channel. Welcome back. It's Tuesday, happy Tuesday, and you know what that means? New upload. Let's go. So today we are doing a sunset yoga and I'm doing all of my favorite poses. I started off with some sun salutations, just thanking the sun for being there, and it looked so pretty, so I had to be like, girl, we're killing the game. And then I did a back bend and I stretched my neck out a little bit because I haven't really stretched out in a while. It's just been gym and vibes. I did a low lunge. I love doing low lunges. I feel like they're really good for just your outer thigh. Yes, and it just feels really good. I love a good low lunge. I feel like a high lunge is a bit harder, but low lunge is the truth. And you know that once you do something on one side, you have to do it on the other side. That's like the rule of yoga. You can't only balance out one side. Ugh, those birds are so cute. I didn't even notice them. Then I did some thigh stretches. I don't think these are called thigh stretches. I don't know what it's called, but you pull your leg and your thigh stretches. So that's what I did. And then I did one more sun salutation because I feel like it's also a good transition for going into any other pose. And personally, I love standing poses. I feel like I love working on my legs, even though I know that heart openers and arm strength as well, and stretching out your wrists and stuff is also very important. Just a full body exercise is important. But I love standing poses, so yeah. Now this pose, I actually do not know what it's called. I kept trying to think, like I'm trying to remember every yoga that I've done. I'm like, okay, Gonja, what is this one called? I don't know. I feel like for me it gives flamingo because you're standing on one leg and you're stretching out your inner thigh. Yeah, so I don't know what it's called. As you can see, I didn't even write a little names for it because I don't know what it's called. And then, as I said, once you do something on one side, you have to do it on the other side. Thank you. And this one is called a dancer's pose. I love this pose. I love it. I feel like it's so cool. I feel like a real yogi when I do this pose. It's basically like that other one, the thigh stretch one that I was talking about earlier, but you're just standing up. So you do stretch your thighs and you stretch your arms and your abdomen as well. It's really good for balance as well. It helps if you feel like you don't have balance, then try dancer's pose. I really love this pose. And then I did a young yogi squat, but obviously you're supposed to go way lower, and I don't know, I wasn't really feeling as flexible that day, but I feel like I'm getting better. I'm getting really better because at first I could not do a yogi squat, but now I've stretched out my inner thighs a lot, so I can stretch. And I think that's the beauty of like being consistent in something. You can find yourself getting better and better at it. So yeah. And then this is also one of my favorite poses, Warrior 2. I love Warrior 2. As you know, there's Warrior 1, there's Warrior 2. I think there's also Warrior 3, and then there's Standing Warrior or something. But for me, Warrior 2 will always take the cup. I just feel so stretched out after I do a Warrior 2. And then I did a standard heart opener. I feel like it's very good to, you know, open your heart, open it all the way up, and especially to the sun. I feel like it was very symbolic, as in I'm just open to all the knowledge and the divine warmth that comes with the sun. And then I did a small stretch for my feet, just a counter stretch, because I was on my toes when I was doing my heart opener. So I decided, let me just stretch out the tops of my feet. Yeah, because I was stretching out the bottoms of my feet. Now I'm stretching out the tops of my feet. And you can see how simple these stretches are, guys. So you don't even have to go outside onto your mat. Even in your own room, like saying, you can just do a young stretch and get your day going. So yeah. And then I did a downward facing dog. I love a downward facing dog because I feel like it's really great for my legs. My legs did not have like such shape before, but now they do with the help of gym, Gonk and Jets working together. And pigeon pose, I love pigeon pose. It's not really an easy pose to do because you feel it on your outer hip, but it's actually a really great pose. I love it. Like when I do yogas and I'm watching a yoga on YouTube and they're like, we're gonna do pigeon, I'm like, yep, let's get into it. Let's do it immediately. In fact, let's only do pigeon pose. That's how much I love it. I love pigeon pose. And then I just stretch out my shoulders a little bit because you know that a lot of our stress hides in our shoulders. Then I ended the yoga with a meditation. You know that it's very important to check in with your inner self and just meditate for a bit. So I did the standard thumb to index finger pose, and I was taking some deep breaths. And I want you guys to listen to this frequency because this frequency is making some big promises. It said that it's gonna heal trauma or whatever, so I chose it because I wanted to see like if it's gonna really work. So please let me know in the comments if you feel any difference after hearing the frequency that I chose. It's not the same one that's been playing throughout the video, it's a different one. So please listen to it and let me know if it's doing something to you, you know, activator a little bit, healing your trauma. So yeah guys, yeah. And I think that's the end of the video. Those are my favorite poses. Obviously there's way more, but this is just like the ones that I enjoy doing. So yeah, I hope that you enjoyed. I hope that you try some of these. Tell me your favorite poses as well so I can try them, because you know, yeah, the cloud above me looks like a fish. I know I'm not the only person that sees that. But so yeah guys, thank you so much for watching this video. I hope you enjoyed it. Yeah, love you, bye.